NXT.
From Birmingham, England, weighing at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
The self-proclaimed baddest man in NXT.
Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that no good deed goes unpunished, but not enough bad actors get what they deserve. I'm still dealing with vision issues after getting attacked by an absolute coward a week ago, but I'm on the mend. I have surgery booked next week, and I'll hopefully be better than ever in no time. Until then, I've asked my good friend Dan to put this video together for me so I don't overdo it on my one working eye in the meantime. Be sure to check his videos out in the description. So let's talk a little bit about the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. The former NXT UK champion has been on an absolute tear on NXT proper as of late, and despite being a no-nonsense ass-kicker on TV, he opted to do a bit of good off-camera. Earlier in the week, Dunne decided to put the ring gear he wore during NXT's In Your House Takeover special up for auction on eBay, with all proceeds from that auction going towards the Acorns Children's Hospice in the UK. At the conclusion of this auction, the highest bid came to over 3,600 British pounds sterling, or a whopping $5,000 US. Now that can do quite a bit of good for a small children's hospital in the West Midlands, right? This sort of thing isn't completely uncommon. A celebrity using their platform to raise money for a needy cause by offering up a personal belonging, sometimes a one-of-a-kind item like ring-worn gear, for the superfans to take pride in owning. Hell, WWE has a whole TV show centered around these people. And of course, if you're not a fan, you don't have to give a large chunk of money to a charitable cause. That's fine. You don't have to. You just keep walking and let those who are interested do their thing. Well, sadly, if things went according to plan, we wouldn't have a one-eyed wrestling freak and his buddy putting a video out on it. Pete Dunne revealed on Twitter Thursday night that the charity auction had gotten trolled. The person who made the final bid had not only no intention of paying, but he even took a jab at pro wrestling being fake, cause of course he did. When are these trolls gonna write a new song? I gotta tell ya, the whole wrestling is fake thing is seriously overplayed. The troll's now changed his tune and is claiming that they never made their bid in the first place despite, everything being documented because this is the internet. Ultimately, it's one big shame, isn't it? I don't care if you think wrestling is fake, we've all heard it. Marvel movies are fake, For All Mankind is fake, Mortal Kombat, A Quiet Place Part 2, Fast and the Furious. The difference being that wrestlers have one take and they do their own stunts. But I'm used to these clowns who use wrestling's fake, right? To try to take down viewers of pro wrestling for, liking a show on television. It takes some serious nerve on a dude to try to use it to troll a charity auction. That's the kind of thing that reminds you how conceited and awful people can genuinely be. Kids in hospital care don't care whether you like a show or if you think it's fake. What matters to them is getting the medical attention they need to overcome their battles so they can have a future in their lives. If you can't understand the priorities of raising money for a good cause because you don't watch the entertainment that tried to bring aid to it, then Jesus Christ, you've clearly got a type of illness that needs treating too. And here I was thinking my first video back was going to be about that idiot who jumped the railing during Fyter Fest. God, I miss when people had to stay indoors, because that meant the awful people stayed indoors too. So Pete Dunne is trying to get the other eBay bidders to contact him so that they don't have to redo the whole thing and still get much needed money to the cause. And I'm going to add a link to the Acorns Children's Hospice donation page in the video description too. Hopefully there are enough good people out there to outdo the senseless harm that this clown had done just for a lull. So I was going to ask you your opinions on how far is too far when it comes to trolling, but especially after this last week, I think I want this video to end on a happier note. So I'm going to ask, what have you done in the name of charity to help others? Whether it's financial or you've done charity work, I love to hear how you help this world be better than this prick who tried to derail a children's hospital auction. Besides the occasional donation when I had better finances, I lop my hair off every few years and donate it to be made into wigs for leukemia patients. I've been doing that every 2 to 3 years since 2004, and I'm probably a year or a year and a half away from making another contribution. Anyway, let me know in the comments and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.